seen an act like that in my life?
Absolutely extraordinary.
The standard of excellence was unreal.
I feel like we are witnessing the beginning of something special with you.
This was your one shot, and my God, you took it.
2 minutes can change your life.
You think I am stupid?
Yes.
7 of hearts. I was not expecting that. You're so talented.
That is how you do it. An amazing performance.
And that's why Great Britain is great.
That's getting better.
This is why we love making this show, is to find people like you.
Welcome to Britain's Got Talent!
It was powerful, it was emotional.
So joyful.
That really was world class.
You have a beautiful voice.
That's what this show is all about. That was fantastic.
Live from London, it's the night we've all been waiting for. It's the Britain's Got Talent Final. Please welcome your hosts. And Dan.
Yes! Hello and welcome to the final of Britain's Got Talent 2015! You're looking smart.
So
You're
are
looking very
you.
smart. Now then, after thousands of auditions and an incredible week of semi-finals, we're now down to the nation's finest 12 acts, and they're all determined to deliver their best performance yet and make it all the way to the Royal Variety.
Yes, indeed they are. Right, let's get straight on and welcome 4 people who make it to the final every single year. It's the Britain's Got Talent judges! It's the final countdown! The final
Doesn't he look dapper? It's David Williams.
Wow, steady on, that's Alicia Dixon!
Is that kind of dress allowed on television? It's Amanda Horler.
And look at that, he's looking smart tonight. It's Simon Cowell. Give it up for your Britain's Got Talent judges, everybody. There they all are. What a night we're in for tonight. Now, time for an announcement you've all been waiting for. Our 2 wildcard acts in this year's final. One chosen by your votes and the other selected by the judges.
Now, the competition was incredibly tough, but we can now reveal that your wildcard act is... Jessie J and McParland. Good, very good. And... Hold on, we're not finished there. And thank you.
There's another one.
And the judge's choice is our golden buzzer at Boyband. Get in there. So there you are, there, the 2 wild cards, and we'll see both of those acts perform later in the final. Right, let's have a chat with the judges on our final. David, what does tonight's lineup tell us about Britain?
Well, the British people have terrific taste because it really is a fantastic lineup of talent tonight. But I don't doubt the British public's taste. Let's not forget They voted me the nation's favourite TV show.
Yes,
I don't like to go on about it, but they did.
Alicia, a big night as well as their performances. They've got the pressure to deal with tonight as well, haven't they?
Yeah, they're going to be so nervous, but they've just got to use the nerves to their advantage, rise to the occasion, and just put the performance of a lifetime on for us all tonight. And they'll be fine.
I'm sure they will. It is, we keep saying it in the semi-finals, but tonight's final, it's a great lineup, isn't it, Amanda?
It's outrageous. I mean, there's so much talent. Honestly, I know we kind of say this a lot, but I don't know who's going to win. And that is the kind of final I love, because everybody is equally as good as each other.
Yeah. Simon, can you call the winner, do you think?
Yes.
Well, don't tell us just yet. Any dark horses for you? Any dark horses in the competition? Do you think it's still up for grabs?
Yep, there's dark horses as well.
And it's still up for grabs?
And it's up for grabs.
Thanks very much for coming, Simon. You've been a great help.
He really offers a lot, doesn't he, in these chats? It's good talking to you. Right, thanks, judges. Let's get going with the final of Britain's Got Talent. Our first act tonight are a street dance crew who've blown everyone away right from their very first audition.
They've already cast a spell with a magical Harry Potter routine this week. So what have they conjured up for us tonight? It's time to find out with Alicia's Golden Buzzer act, Entity Allstars.
Slytherin! In the semi-final, we really wanted to push ourselves to be different, so we tried Harry Potter. Gryffindor! It was amazing until the end, and I just slipped off Francesca's back. I thought I might have jeopardised our chance of being in the final.
The act I'm going to send through to the final is Entity All-Star.
Since I fell, no words that can explain how supportive they've been.
Whatever happens, we're always there for each other.
Alicia gave us the golden buzzer. She put us here. We want her to be proud of us.
In the final, everything's got to be bigger and better.
Tonight's performance, we're taking a big risk. Like, there's so many bigger tricks. I'm positive about it, though, because I know we can do it.
We can go there. We can win this. We're one. Like one entity. For the performance tonight, I think there's going to be a lot of nerves, but I know tonight there's no time for error. We have to smash it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, kicking off the Britain's Got Talent final in style. It's my Golden Buzzer act, Entity All-Stars! Woo!
Entity!
smashed it. Honestly, the energy and the passion and the determination, it was a fight to the end, and I thought that was incredible opener to the show. You've got a lot of support at home. You've done yourselves proud. You've done me proud. Well done.
To take in, I couldn't believe the quick music changes. I mean, you packed so much in. It was absolutely fierce. You should be so proud of yourselves. It was amazing.
Well, I mean, you're not here just to take part, are you? I mean, you're here to win it. Right, that was obvious. I thought at the end we were going to have a slightly worse version of the egg incident when you came running up with the smear. Luckily, it wasn't aimed at me this time. But honestly, guys, it was really, really fantastic. And the amount of effort you put into that, I mean, that has to have a chance of being a winning performance.
You know, we've never seen break-dancing gladiators on this show. You know, and I'm from the streets, I'm going to talk in the language of the streets. It was sick, it was wicked, it was fierce.
What a way to start the show.
Wow. How good does that feel in the final of Britain's Got Talent?
We pushed ourselves so hard, literally rehearsing from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. every single day. We wanted to try and come out here and do something different and give ourselves a massive challenge. And we have accomplished that. And I just want to say a massive thank you for all of you and all of the supporters that voted us into the final. Just wow.
Well done. You can tell you worked very hard on that. You should be very proud of yourselves. And if Entity Allstars are your winners, then the number to call from the landline is 09020 44 24 01. From your mobile, call 644 24 01 or vote by the Britain's Got Talent app, but not yet. Lines don't open until we've seen all 12 acts. Let's hear it again for the first act of the night, Entity Allstars.
What a start. Hey, don't forget, for the first time in a final, you can vote for free on the Britain's Got Talent app. You'll get 5 votes per voting window, which can be used on the act or acts of your choice. So you can use them all on one act or different acts. It's up to you. Listen, it's fine by us, whatever you want to do. Just you go for your life.
Knock yourself out.
Download the app for free on your tablet or your smartphone now.
Right, time for a quick break, but we'll be right back to Trip the Light Fantastic with UDI. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Welcome back to the final of Britain's Got Talent, where all 12 acts are chasing £250,000 and a spot on the bill at the Royal Variety Performance.
Now, our next act has brought something utterly unique to this year's competition.
They've already delivered 2 stunning performances, and now it's time for number 3. It's UDI.
This show is all about seeing something we've never seen before. Congratulations.
Performing live to the British people was unbelievable. For the public to vote for us was a dream come true.
UDI!
We would never think that something like this would happen to people like us. We want to win Britain's Got Talent so we can build a new school.
We want to change as many lives as we can. This is our big dream. After growing up in orphanage myself, I can show the children that dreams can come true.
We cannot imagine what winning £250,000 would be like.
Tonight is the biggest moment of our lives, and we hope the British people will love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, UDI!
Well done, guys.
Well done, gentlemen.
Forward.
Well done.
David.
Wow. I love the leather vest. I mean, I must say, I prefer you with the lights on. I mean, you look fantastic, guys. Absolutely amazing. I mean, just as we thought we've seen the best from you, you get better and better and better. And what I love is it completely defies categorization. You know, it's dance, it's special effects, it's magic all in one. It's very, very special what you do. Well done.
Yeah, you're great storytellers. You do it in a simple way. I just love the good versus evil thing. I think it's so poignant and just visually spectacular. You guys really deserve a shot tonight.
Every time I see you, I don't know what it is, it just stirs up so much emotion in me. It's just beautiful and enchanting to watch, and you do so much good in your community. I really hope something good comes out of it tonight for you. It's amazing.
It was better than the semi-final, I thought. Better story. I almost saw myself and David with what was happening with
good
me.
And evil.
With me, the
good
one
and
floating at the end.
And good triumphing.
Yeah, no, good triumph.
Yes.
No, it was fantastic. And you know what? You great guys. British public got behind you, deservedly so. And you got a shot.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, guys. If you think UDI are this year's winners, the number to call from a landline is 0902 44 24 02. From your mobile, it's 644 24 02 or vote via the app. But not until we've seen all of tonight's acts. One more time, UDI!
Time for a break now, but we'll be right back with father and son band, the Neales, plus our golden buzzer act, Boyband will be here. See you in a few minutes.
Welcome back to the final of Britain's Got Talent 2015, where any one of tonight's lineup would do the nation proud in this year's Royal Variety performance.
Next up are an emotional father and son four-piece whose semi-final performance almost had Simon Cowell in tears.
Which means whatever happens tonight, they've already made Britain's Got Talent history. It's the Neales.
Performing with my sons in the live semi-final was absolutely fantastic.
God, I actually got quite emotional. What's happened to me?
To move Simon Cowell was pretty amazing, really. When Dad first asked us to sing with him, I don't think any of us could have imagined we'd be going on to perform in the live finals tonight.
Well, I pestered the boys that they sang with me for a good 3 years because I had a very special relationship with my father and I want to make sure that I have that special relationship with my sons. He was someone who did everything with me, and so when he went early, it was a big loss for me.
We know how much this means to our dad. I don't think any of us have ever seen him happier. Being in the final really does mean so much to us.
We've only got one chance tonight, and we're hoping to go out and show all fathers and sons what you can achieve when you all pull together.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Neales.
When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. There's so much they hold, and just like them old stars, we see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? 'Cause even the stars, they burn. Some even fall to the earth. But we got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. When you're needing your space to do some navigating, I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. I won't give up on us. God knows I'm trying.
to the final of Britain's Got Talent, where the cream of the crop are doomed battle to be crowned this year's winner.
Next up is the public's wild card choice, who's just 9 years old.
And there's been a lot of talk about how frightening she is. But, I mean, who would actually be scared of a 9-year-old girl?
Me.
And me. And me! She's terrifying. It's Jessie J, McParland.
Being in the semi-finals was just amazing.
Going through to the final on Sunday, it's Danny Posthill. Oh, Jessie, you did so brilliantly.
When I wasn't through to the finals, I was a bit upset. I tried to keep my tears back, but they just snuck out.
Jessie J's a competitor, so she loves to do well, but she was just pepped at the post.
When I found out that I was the wild card, I started to jump up and down on the bed. It would just mean the world to win Britain's Got Talent, so it would. I am taking a very big risk for the finals. I have done something that I have never done before, and I can't wait to go out and just perform it. I really want to make my daddy proud of me this evening, because I have 172 titles altogether, but I am missing one, and that is the Britain's Got Talent title.
No matter what happens tonight, we'll all be so proud of Jessie J, and she's always a winner to me.
Now, what you're about to see is very dangerous, so you know what I'm going to say, don't you?
Oh, not again.
Don't try this at home. I'm being serious now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jessie J McParland.
Give us a smile. Give us, there you are. She's turned cute again. She turned cute again, that's good.
Alicia.
Oh, Jessie, you're incredible. I love the production on that. I'm so glad the public brought you back as the wild card. Well deserved, well done.
Jessie, you were absolutely fantastic. I loved the element of gymnastics, the whole sort of video game theme. It was fantastic. You did Ireland fabulously well for Ireland.
Well, you know what? Things have moved on a lot for My Little Pony, haven't they? Now we've got you killing ninjas, and just like the guy said, just in case 10 ninjas do attack your house tonight, don't try this at home. You know what I see? I see you now in a TV series, maybe 6 of you, and you could be like the pink ninjas who beat everyone up and stab people. Loved it.
And you could be the villain. The villain at the centre of it. No, it was a fantastic performance. So glad you come back. And I really want to see if you can get your outfit in my size, because I think I look really fantastic in that. But you did brilliantly tonight. You should be very, very proud of yourself.
Well done, Jessie J. How excited were you when you got the call saying you were the public's wildcard?
I was so excited that I jumped up and down and hit my head off the bed. Yes, I did.
But you're here now and in the final, and another great performance tonight. Well done.
Well done. You're very good at killing those ninjas.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good ninjas there.
If you want Jessie J to win the show, the number to call from a landline is 09020 44 24 or 5. From your mobile, call 644 24 or 5, or both via the app, but lines don't open until we've seen the last act. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessie J and McParland.
Next up, an impressionist who went down a storm in his semi-final.
Now, he's not been well all day, but he's climbed off his sickbed to perform in the final. It's Danny Posthill.
Here we are on my favourite show!
The semi-final was just amazing. I was just on such a high. It's unbelievable. I did struggle to sleep that night, and I think I had 6 cups of Horlicks to knock me out.
Oh, I love you so much. I met Danny 2 years ago. People say you know when you know, and I think I knew. No one could say no to this face, could they?
I'm so lucky to have Amy. She puts up with me something rotten. There's times I'm away from her for a couple of weeks, driving up and down the country, doing all these different gigs, but earning so little money for it. She's so supportive, and I think she believes in me, which is the main thing.
When I watch Danny performing on the stage, I just feel proud. He's really put his heart and soul and everything into it. I just love him so much. I'll always be there for him.
I've had the door slammed in my face a lot of times, trying to get where I want to be. Tonight could be the start of something huge for me. This is my time now. I'm just hoping that it can just be the big break that I've always wanted.
Please welcome Danny Posthill.
So, welcome to Take Me Out, the show where people get humiliated by getting buzzed on national television. Who would want to do that? So, without further ado, let's move over to RTV2 and let the celebrities see the juice. So, welcome to another episode of Celebrity Juice. I must say, Amanda and Alicia, you were both looking absolutely bang-tidy. I must say, if you were single and I was single, I would still be single. So we're going to move over now to my favourite guest. It's Mr. Johnny Vegas. So, Johnny, is it true you like a drink? Yeah, of course it is. I love a drink, me. I drink far too much. Some bloke tried to put me off. He'd done a demonstration. He had a glass of water and a glass of whiskey, and he had this worm. He put the worm in the glass of water, pulled the worm out, the worm was still alive. He put the worm in the glass of whiskey, pulled the worm out, the worm was dead. He said, Mr. Vegas, do you understand the model of my demonstration? I said, yeah, drink plenty of whiskey and you won't get worms. As we all know, John is a very close friend of mine, as we worked with before on Fruit Keyhole. So, who lives in a house like this? 9:45 p.m. Lee Evans is in the Big Brother house trying to understand what Dara O'Brien is trying to say. Obviously, people may know me from the program Mock the Week. Basically, when I get to the end of my sentences, I slow down like that. And obviously, you are a very, very energetic comedian. Can you not ever stand still? Yeah, you know, because I get really nervous all the time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but it's mad, you know, I get really nervous all the time, do you know what I mean? Like, whenever I see anyone sexy, I start to shake, you know. Yeah, hello, Amanda. Yeah, hello, Alicia. Hello, Simon. Hey, I knew he was going to do that. That's right, so did I. But I'll tell you what, though. What, man? I bet he doesn't do that open mouth face joke again. Because I pull this face now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Good night. tonight.
Well done. Amanda, we'll start with you.
Impressions there that I've never seen done on television before. Your material was slick. It felt much better paced than it did earlier this week.
Yeah.
Honestly, you smashed it tonight. That is your best performance.
Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah, I thought it was better than your performance before. You seem less nervous.
Yeah.
More impressions. Is it gonna win? I'm not so sure.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, tonight is in the hands of the public, and the effect you've had. So many people on Twitter talking about you, talking to people in the street. They absolutely love you, and that was fantastic tonight. I mean, you came out with a whole new set of characters. It's brilliant.
Very relaxed performance. I found it hilariously funny. You're a really nice guy, and you did a great job, Danny. You should be
Thanks
proud.
a lot, Alicia.
Really
Cheers.
good.
Well done, Danny. And you've not been that well, have you, this week? So you
I haven't. I was in bed.
Great.
I was in bed till about 3 o'clock this afternoon. I had a really bad migraine.
But you've done...
Sorry?
So was I.
Oh, you were as well?
Yeah, you were.
Oh, that's fine. I was going to say, oh, God, shh, keep it quiet.
Listen, if Danny is your... We shall kill that rumour there. If Danny is your winner, the number to call from a landline, 0902 44 24 06. From your mobile, it's 644 24 06, or vote via the app, but lines don't open till we've seen the last act. One more time, Danny Posthill! Well done, Danny. Good win.
Next up tonight is a singer who was Simon's golden buzzer act, and so far he hasn't put a foot wrong in this year's competition.
After a memorable semi-final performance, he's back and determined to win your votes once again. It's Callum Scott.
It was the most amazing nights of my life.
That was fantastic.
It was overwhelming. He's still my little boy.
Me and my mum have been best friends for as long as I can remember.
When Callum's dad left, it was hard, but I think the bond between us grew stronger.
To actually win it would just change my life.
I know things will change at home. I know he's going to move away, and I'll miss him. Oh, stop. Well, I'll miss him.
This is really what I want to do for the rest of my life.
I just want him to do what he loves to do and just be happy.
Tonight I'm doing it for me, for my mum, and for my sister as the most important people in my life.
Okay, for the final time, in the final, my golden buzzer, it's Callum Scott.
Find light in the beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. At first sight, I felt the energy of summer. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the light so shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Palms rise to the universe as we moonshine and money. Feel the warmth, we'll never die. We're like diamonds in the sky. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the light, so shine bright tonight, so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Eye to eye, so like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
Don't worry. We got it back together. Sound.
Oh, Callum, you know what? I was talking. Thank you. I was talking to some press the other day, and they were kind of saying, you know, I think you're the red-hot favourite to win. And I said, you know what? Until you get onto the final, that's when you really show what you've got. Now, it fell apart the first half of the song. You lost your words, you lost your timing. Luckily, on the second half of the song, you picked it up. So all I can say is I hope that people judge you on the second half, not the first half, because I do think you're a really, really good singer, and I think you really deserve to be here tonight.
You showed a tiny bit of vulnerability, but that's only a good thing. You've got a fantastic voice. There's something very, very haunting when you sing, and you really sound like a recording artist. And it was the first performance tonight I thought this guy could win.
Every performer and artist watching you tonight will be able to relate what just happened to you. It happens. You know what? It's done. You have the most magical voice. When you sing, it does something to me. And I look forward to hearing you sing. And I think that you are going to have the biggest career. And I hope that people pick up the phone and vote. You deserve to be in this competition. You're amazing.
For me, you are a recording artist, and as Alicia said, nerves just show that you care. You did a great performance, so please don't tell yourself off later. I mean it.
No, she's right, and also, Callum, as well, it takes a true star to kind of make a mistake at the beginning, get back into it, and then take it to the next level like you did in the second half.
Yeah.
You really did.
I've been practising really, really hard, non-stop. I'm very familiar with the words, but I just tried to just pick it up. I just made a mistake, and I'm sorry.
Hey, we all do them. You watch this show, we make loads.
Don't point at me.
That's it, the both of us. Listen, you picked it up, and you got on with it. Well done, pal. Well done. And if Callum is your winner, the number to call from the landline is 0902 44 24 07, or from your mobile to 644 24 07, or you can vote via the app. The lines don't open until we've seen the last act, ladies and gentlemen. Calum Scott. Well,
Let's just all have a quick break, shall we? But we'll be right back with the mighty... Yes. We'll be back with the mighty Côr Glanaethwy. We'll see you that in a few minutes.
welcome back to the final of Britain's Got Talent 2015, where the first 7 acts of the night have set the bar seriously high.
Indeed they have. Next tonight is a choir whose performance in the semi-finals gave everyone who saw it goosebumps.
Tonight, they're ready to do Wales proud with a performance that's fit for royalty. It's Côr Glanaethwy.
A few months ago, we were just a big choir singing in North Wales. Tonight, we're in the final of Britain's Got Talent.
Singing in the semi-final was amazing.
It was mesmerising. The members of the choir come from completely different backgrounds. Some of them come from underprivileged families and communities of North Wales. So you can see what it means to them to be singing together. It gives them a new lift in life. I would definitely be a different man if I wouldn't have decided to come to the choir.
None of this would have been possible without Kevin.
This crowd of singers will be my best friends for the rest of my life. And one of our members in the choir, he said, "Thank you, Kevin, you've changed my life." That means a lot.
Tonight, we don't only want to make Wales proud, we want to make Kevin proud.
And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, it's Côr Glanaethwy.
Callum
Yes, I couldn't get some time. Well done, David.
Me? It was... Listen to them, it was completely magical. You had all of us standing on our feet, and it made me so proud to be a quarter Welsh. Which is what I am. I think everyone in Wales is going to vote for you, and I think after that performance, everyone in the United Kingdom is going to get behind you. Incredible.
That was powerful. That was magical. I looked at every one of your faces, and you were all singing with such passion. One of my highlights so far. I love you guys. Thank you.
Absolutely epic. I mean, there hasn't been a single time when I just haven't felt the same. You stir so much emotion. I've worked it out that you're going to get £1,524 each if you win tonight. So that's still quite a lot of money. This would be the perfect thing at the Royal Variety. I just think you were amazing. Again.
I think we may be looking at the winners of Britain's Got Talent. And you know why I would like that? Because every single one of you has given it 100% from the minute we met you. The vocal arrangements are stunning. The choices of song are stunning. You've shown commitment. And this is a big difference from other choirs I've heard in the past. And you are a star.
There's a few tears back here in this one. Kevin, how does that feel?
I'd just like to say thank you for the opportunity. It's been such a great privilege to be here, and thank you for all your comments. Thank you very much. Oof.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for coming and being a part of Britain's Got Talent this year. It's really made the difference. If you think Côr Glanaethwy are this year's winners, the number to call from a landline 0902 44 24 8, or from your mobile at 644 24 8, or vote via the app. But not until we've seen all 12 acts. One more time, let's hear it for them. Côr Glanaethwy.
We'll take a short break now, but we'll be right back with magic from Jamie Raven and music from Isaac Waddington. See you in a few minutes.
Welcome back to the final of Britain's Got Talent. There are now just 4 more acts to see before the voting starts, and you send one of them to the Royal Variety performance.
Our next act is a group of dynamic dad dancers who are 50% hip-hop
and 50% hip-hoperation. They're here to try and dance their way to victory tonight. It's old Men Groovin.
We are in the live finals. Unbelievable. Just 5 dads doing a bit of dancing. And the next thing, we've got 16 million views on YouTube and people are asking for our autograph.
On our semi-final, we went all out.
Could this be at the Royal Variety performance?
Yes! The morning after, my feet were killing me, my back, my knees.
Before our first audition, our kids were kind of, oh no, Dad.
I was just like, oh, please don't.
Now that we've actually made it to the final, they're really proud of us.
When I went back to school, my friends were like, oh, they're so cool.
Done very well.
Everybody gets their chance in life at some stage, and we somehow along the way have missed ours.
Tonight is the biggest night of all of our lives. For us, it just means a new future, you know, a new beginning.
Never too old to get up and groove.
Here they are. Please welcome Old Men Groovin.
Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady. Oppa Gangnam Style.
Yeah, well done, boys. I know it. Thank you, guys. Alicia.
That was great. That was great fun. I thought the whole thing was brilliant. Exactly what you'd want to see at a wedding as well. You know what? You guys are fabulous. You did seem very out of breath tonight, Patrick. Come on, keep up with the rest. But I absolutely loved it. Classic tunes in there as well. Brilliant.
Than anything else we've seen you do so far. I absolutely loved it. Well done.
You know what? That's what you always hope's going to happen in the final. You do a good job in the semi-final, then you step it up for the final. I mean, some people are going to look at that and go, that was horrible. And other people, like me, are going to go, it was fantastic.
It was brilliantly entertaining. It would go down a treat at the Royal Variety, and I think after that performance tonight, you've got a good chance of winning.
Well done, gentlemen.
Well done. Congratulations.
Stepped it up time and time again. Well done. And if you want all men grooving to win, the number to call on the line is 0902 44 24 09. It's still good. Or 644 24 09 from your mobile, or you can vote by the app. Lines don't open until we've seen all of tonight's acts. Ladies and gentlemen, they just can't stop moving. All men grooving.
Next up tonight is a magician whose semi-final performance was all about illusion, deception, and a big chopper.
It was a big helicopter, that wasn't it?
Yeah, helicopter.
It was a big
Yes,
helicopter.
that's what I meant.
Tonight is the biggest performance of his career, and he's determined to make the most of it. It's Jamie Raven. The winner of the third semi-final, Jamie Raven!
I've made it into the Britain's Got Talent final tonight. I can't believe it. Performing live was incredible, but I made mistakes and got a bit flustered. But
On the word on the card.
Please, sir.
Sir?
Sorry, please, madam. Sorry about that one.
To get through to the final for Jamie is a dream come true. I'm the proudest wife in Britain.
Well, it's amazing being able to share the best experience of your life with the person you care the most about. All of this has always been for her. We got married on the day of the final last year. It will be our first wedding anniversary. And hopefully the next chapter in our life will see us start our own family, and to win tonight, it will mean that I can look after them and love them and keep them safe. Tonight, I could be the first magician to ever be the winner of Britain's Got Talent. I don't have the words to come close to how proud I would be to able to call myself that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Raven.
Good evening, everybody. I have been interested in magic since I was 11 years old. My absolute favourite has always been sleight of hand. I wanted to end my journey on Britain's Got Talent right back where it began, with the very first trick I showed you. However, before that, there's something much more important that I have to do. Thank you. Alicia, I have a gift for you. I am so sorry for calling you sir on national television. I was so embarrassed. That's for you. We're going to come back to that in just a moment. But if you could keep that, say, don't open it just yet.
Okay,
Hi, Simon. I'm very well, sir. How are you? Good. We met for the first time 4 months ago, almost, in London at the audition. And on that night, you thought of the 7 of Hearts. And I often thought since then, if you had have chosen a different card, other than the 7 of Hearts, bearing in mind you can't choose the Jokers because we didn't have them then, which cards would you have said?
7 of Diamonds.
The 7 of Diamonds? That's weird. If we can get this on the screen so everybody can see, you'll see every single one of these cards is face up, Simon, except one. Would you take that one out for me?
What is it?
Oh, come on.
What is it? It's the seven stones. They say you can't put a price on doing what you love for a living, but today, that opportunity will be afforded to one of the contestants on this stage, courtesy of the Bank of Britain's Got Talent, and their incredibly generous prize of £250,000. Alicia, could I ask for your autograph?
Sure.
Could you sign nice and big on both sides of the note? I'm going to sell it on eBay, David. Nice and big on both sides. And then if you could, hold it up so that the camera can see.
And the other
and the other side as well for me, Michelle, if you could. So that we could see. I'll get rid of the pen for you. Thank you so much. And then if you could show it up. So everyone, guys, can you see? Can you see on the screen? Thank you. With this note, thank you, and this opportunity, I want to show you that if you work hard, anything is possible, guys. With my sleeves rolled up, with nothing in my hands, in just 3 seconds, like someone's life this evening, this will change. Alicia, what does that say?
In the box.
Could you open the box?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Open the box. Inside, you'll see there's another slightly smaller box. Very carefully, slowly, open up the smaller box. There's a red bag. Could you pass that to me? Thank you. Guys, with nothing in my hands, gonna reach inside and pull out, Alicia, a gift for you. A lemon. Watch closely. If we cut inside the lemon, you'll see there's nothing in my hands, Alicia. There's a note. Could you take out the note for me?
You've got to be kidding me.
Does that have your name on it? Is that your note? Oh, thank you for sharing my journey. My pleasure to meet you, David. Thank you sincerely. I love you too. Thank you. My pleasure, Alicia. Really, thank you. Amanda, thank you.
Amazing.
Simon Cowell, thank you for the opportunity. I am Jamie Raven.
You get it! Just, Jamie, just take a minute and look at Alicia's face. Look at Alicia, look at all the faces of the judges. I mean, shocked, well done. No idea how you've done it. Amanda, what did you make to that?
I am astounded.
Put that knife down. Put that knife down.
I mean, for me, Jamie, earlier this week, your performance was amazing. You were a little bit nervous. You made a few mistakes. But tonight, that felt like... I mean, it felt to me that you could go to Vegas. You could do anywhere in the world with that.
Thank you. It's just extraordinary. Simon, are you a bit stunned?
Well, I am. I mean, a lesson in life. Don't use a chopper, get out a lemon. Remember that. I mean, seriously, you must be a wizard or something. Because I watched that, and there's no way that was a real lemon, and that ended up in the lemon. Which means that magic must be real. Yes! It has to.
All I can say is that we here, us judges, we had the best view of that, and I was watching really, really closely, because there's nothing actually I like more than trying to catch out a magician. Because I'm that kind of person. But it was... I could not see anything. It was absolutely flawless.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You are incredible. That was amazing to witness, and this show is getting better and better, and you, my friend, could win this. I really think that
That's Jamie. Jamie, it's like looking at 4 children at a children's party when the magician goes down and he's done a trick. You know, a bit like that.
I wish I had my phone so I could take a picture.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
Just that stuff close up. It's what you do so well. It's brilliant. Well done, Jamie. Is Jamie your winner? If the answer is yes, 0902 44 24 10 from a landline. From your mobile, it's 644 24 10. Or, of course, you can vote via the app, but not until we've seen all of tonight's acts. One more time. Let's hear it for him. Jamie Raven, everybody.
Now, our penultimate act tonight is a 15-year-old whose semi-final was described as faultless.
Tonight he's ready to do his family proud and deliver another unforgettable performance. It's Isaac Waddington.
Performing in the semi-finals was absolutely amazing. It's the best experience of my life.
Seeing him deliver such an emotional performance, it is clear that this is what he wants to do, and as his family will be behind him.
I'm really proud of Isaac. Before the semi-final, I told Isaac I wasn't going to cry, but I did. Loads.
Being on Britain's Got Talent has brought me and my family much closer together. It's especially brought me and Jack closer.
I really look up to Isaac. He's one of the best big brothers anyone could ask for.
I'm singing the song from my first audition tonight. It's quite a special song because it's the song that got me through to the semi-finals, and it's also a great example of the kind of music I want to play.
If he won Britain's Got Talent, it would just mean the world to me.
The nerves are going to be pretty heavy tonight. This is what I want to do. This is the one chance I get to show people that I'm worth it.
Here he is, Isaac Waddington.
She can kill with a smile. She can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. And she only reveals what she wants you to see. Yeah, she hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can't wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. She never gives out. She never gives in. She just changes her mind. She's frequently kind. She's suddenly cruel. She can do as she pleases. She's nobody's fool. She can't be convicted. She's earned her degree. And the most she will do is throw shadows at you. She's always a woman to me.
Very well done. Simon.
Did we get this right? Isaac.
Isaac, yeah.
Isaac. Oh my God, that was fantastic. Fantastic. Just no gimmicks, no tricks. You, great song, piano. But what I loved about it was you were in complete control of the song. You knew when to stop it, when to pick it up again. I mean, it's really, you have improved so much from when we first met you. Just small little things, but all together make a huge difference. I thought I knew who was going to win this show, and I may have changed my mind now. That was great.
Wow.
You have this incredible ability to draw us all in. It's a really, really rare thing, that. And it was a really, really haunting performance, really, really beautiful. And I think you could have a big career as a recording artist. I really hope people vote for you tonight. I see a big future for you.
I feel like I'm your #1 fan. Like, I absolutely love you. That was really fragile. And when you project vocally, it's really raspy. You remind me of, like, James Morrison, that kind of vibe. I think you're cool, and you're like an old soul. Yeah. You know, and such young shoulders. I really hope people pick up the phone for you, Isaac. You're a star.
You are, you really are. And I said it before earlier this week, but you do sing with this kind of knowing that's mature beyond your years. I don't know where it's from, but that was your best. I mean, it was an incredible performance. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much.
So well done.
Thank you, judges.
You could have heard a pin drop in here.
They loved it. How was it for you? It's the final of Britain's Got Talent. You've seen all the acts go before you. How did you enjoy it?
I was bricking it. really.
Nice. Yeah, nice honest answer, I like it.
But, you know, it's great. I've been buzzing for it. I've been excited for it all day, so I was glad to just get up and finally do it.
You did it. Well You've done very well. You've done very well. And if Isaac's your winner, then call 09020 44 24 11 from a landline, from mobile 644 24 11, or vote by the app. Remember, lines don't open until we've seen all 12 acts. Got parents in the audience waving away there.
Little bro.
Yes, I'm the little brother. One more time, Isaac Waddington. Well done.
Time for another quick break now, but we'll be right back with the last act of this year's final, Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse. Then it's your chance to start voting to choose your winner. See you for that in just a few minutes.
Welcome back to the final of Britain's Got Talent. It's time for the 12th and final act of what's already been an unforgettable night of talent.
Our last performance tonight is from the most entertaining double act.
Second most
entertaining double act on this year's show. They gave a stunning semi-final performance, and now they're back to try and fetch a spot at the Royal Variety.
It's Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse.
The semi-final was a fantastic experience. It was nice for Matisse to have his best friend with him. He wasn't giving up all his spotlight, of course, being the hero. They were fabulous. I was so, so proud of them. Since the semi-final, he thinks the whole world revolves around him now. We just simply can't walk down the street. Everybody wants to meet and stroke and love him. He's wagging his tail and he's saying, yeah, it's me. He's got such a big head. I was into dogs right from the beginning. I left school and I worked at the RSPCA, cleaning out kennels, being amongst dogs. I was in my element, and I've been involved with guide dogs for more than 17 years. It gives me such a buzz to know I'm putting a dog where it's giving people back their independence, and it's an honour. I fell in love with Matisse as soon as he was born, and every day is a complete joy. When we go on that stage tonight, we're going to give it our all. We're going to do our best. Let's go get him, eh, boy? Yeah.
Please welcome Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse. everybody, yo!
What did you think of that?
He stole the sausages from the three-legged dog! He did!
It was really, really fantastic. I love the storytelling. I'd always thought of myself as a cat person, but now I think I'm definitely a dog person. This was magical.
Dogs, they're such intelligent, beautiful creatures, and honestly, watching that was just magical. And I love how cool you are, actually, Jules. You're so cool, and your dogs are beautiful. That was fantastic. Well done.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Honestly, I mean, it was just the most wonderful little story. I'm crying my eyes out. It's pathetic. I honestly thought that we'd seen the best of the best, and do you know what? You just knocked it out of the park. This, I don't know. They're both gorgeous. It's like give a pet a home at the end.
Look at it.
I know. And what's his or her name?
This is Skippy.
Nippy.
Skippy.
Oh, Skippy.
Like the kangaroo.
I get
because
it,
he
yeah.
hops,
Oh, she's adorable.
Skippy!
And where did you find Skippy?
In the shelter.
Really?
Yes, he was a pound out.
Skippy's had enough.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so hard on a live show. Okay, so we can tell. It's very difficult on a live show to get the dogs to do what they want, but you know what's fantastic? It is your love for that dog, which really, really shows, and how much he likes to... Oh, here she comes. Here she comes.
Come on, Skip.
Maybe we just save the best till last.
Thank you, judges.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just lovely to watch, and lovely to watch your relationship with the dogs as well. I mean, they love you and you love them.
Absolutely, absolutely. They're my life. They're my life, yeah.
Listen, what a way to end the show. Well done, well done.
Thank you very much.
If you want Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse to win, 09020 44 24 12 from a landline. From your mobile, it's 644 24 12 or vote via the app. Let's hear it again one more time for the fantastic Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse. Well done, Jules.
Okay, then, the vote is now open. You are voting for the winner of Britain's Got Talent 2015. To vote from a landline, call 09020 44 24, or from mobiles only, call 644 24 and then add.
01 for Entity Allstars.
02 for UDI.
03 for the Neales.
04 for Boyband.
05 for Jessie J and McParland.
06 for Danny Posthill.
07 for Callum Scott.
08 for Côr Glanaethwy.
09 for Men Groovin.
10 for Jamie Raven.
11 for Waddington.
And 12 for Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50 pence. Other landlines may vary. 15 pence from each phone vote goes to the Royal Variety Charity. Or you can vote via the Britain's Got Talent app. The vote closes, in around 20 minutes' time.
Yeah, you haven't got long tonight. The vote isn't open for long, so get cracking if you want to help your favourite win that prize of a lifetime.
Now, we've seen some absolutely unbelievable performances tonight. Let's have a quick reminder of all tonight's incredible talents and all the numbers you're going to need.
Obviously, people may know me from the programme Mock the Week. Basically, when I get to the end of my sentences, I slow down like that, and
Shine bright tonight, so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Eye to
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady. Oppan Gangnam Style.
Inside the lemon, you'll see there's nothing in my hand, Alicia. There's a note. Could you take out the note for me?
You've got to be kidding me.
Does that have your name on it? Is that your note? Oh, thank you for sharing my journey. My pleasure.
Whoa, she never gives out. She never gives in. She just changes her mind.
Your winner. We've come backstage to catch up with all the finalists, all nervously waiting to find out if they're going to be the ones going to this year's Royal Variety Performance. Jamie,
Hi.
How was it out there for you tonight?
It was pretty good, yeah. I think other than, you know, getting married, that's probably the best night of my life.
Wow. Now all we can do is wait.
Yeah, we're waiting forward and, yeah, so fingers crossed that... Sorry. You all right? People... Yeah, no, I'm all over the place, to be honest with you, mate. Yeah. No, is the answer to your question.
Kevin, have you had a chance to check your phone for messages and tweets and whatnot from people back home?
I don't allow phones.
Do you not?
No, the choir were allowed to take them out after singing, but not before, so...
Don't want the distraction then, I suppose.
No.
Okay.
So a bit afterwards they were all like that, were they?
They're still doing it.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, not long to wait now, my friend.
Callum, how are you?
I'm all right.
On reflection now?
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world, is it?
No, it was just a little mistake. I'm gutted, but it was just a little mistake.
Yeah,
We're only
yeah.
human, aren't we, so...
Yeah, of course.
Like we said, you picked it up and you carried on.
Yeah. That's all I could do, yeah.
Yeah, no, you did so well. And Jules and Matisse, they're just finishing us off at the end for the show.
So proud of my dogs.
Oh, did so well.
So proud of my dogs.
They all did so well. You all did brilliantly well. Now all we can do is wait for those votes coming in. The very best of luck to you all.
Good luck, guys.
You all did brilliantly well.
A really good final. Right, time for our first special guest of the final. And we're making history tonight. Here with his last ever TV performance, it's the Lord of the Dance himself, Michael Flatley. Well done. Well done, man. I love it. I love it.
Great
love
to
it.
see you. Wow. Just fantastic.
Look at that. Brilliant. Brilliant.
So I can't quite believe. So that was your last ever performance on British television.
Don't look too happy.
Seriously, is that for real?
Yeah.
Yeah? And why is that? Why have you decided to do that?
Well, listen, I'm a bit long in the tooth now.
Right.
And I've got the greatest team of dancers in the world. These guys are the stars. They're the stars.
Amazing.
The new Lord of the Dance show, Jimmy Keegan.
All right.
He's the star.
Well, listen, what a way to finish.
Thank you. Thanks for having us on. Thank you all so much.
You're on tour at the moment?
We are at the Dominion Theatre in London. I'll be dancing Fridays and Saturdays for about the next month, and then I'll finish in Wembley Arena on the 4th of July.
Fantastic. The very best of luck. One more time. Michael Flatley, everybody.
Very good indeed. Right, the vote is still open to get voted for your favourites, and in the meantime, let's have a look back at an unforgettable series that's proved Britain has got talent.
Finding somebody to put in front of the royal family is everything.
I want to be moved and I want to be inspired.
Remember to put a seatbelt on, everybody, yeah?
There's always that little diamond waiting to be found.
Welcome to Britain's Got Talent.
Do you have a day job?
Yes, I'm an IT consultant by profession.
2 minutes can change your life. Good luck. Oh my God. Got Talent 2015, raising that bar.
Let's get better.
You think I am stupid?
Yes.
I've actually never seen an act like that in my life.
It was brilliant.
I was not expecting that.
What is that?
Your voice is so beautiful, so authentic. This was your one shot, and my God, you took it.
It touched me so much.
I'm going to say no.
My sister's the only reason why I'm singing.
Seeing something we've never seen before.
Could this be at the Royal Variety Performance?
You went large, and it worked.
That was so random.
I always pull this open mouth face.
He got quite emotional.
I didn't know you could feel emotions.
I know. What's happened to me?
That's it. Please don't vote now. It's too late for your vote to be registered.
Time for a quick break, but we will be right back to reveal the result of your vote and crown the winner of Britain's Got Talent 2015. See you for that in just a few minutes.
Let's thank you guys, thank you. Let's have a quick chat with the judges. David, standout moments for you tonight?
Oh, there's been so many. Jamie Raven, that was an incredible moment that we all witnessed right here. The choir was just magical. I want to buy their album tomorrow. And Matisse, and his three-legged friend. I mean, so many magical moments.
Yeah, it's good, very good.
They all did themselves proud tonight, didn't they, Alicia?
They all did well. It would be unfair for me to pick one because I think there are so many potential winners in front of me right now, and I wish you all the best of luck, guys.
And we said before, Amanda, we said possibly the strongest lineup we've had in a final, and they didn't let us down.
They didn't let us down, and I've been looking through my Twitter, and everybody's saying the same. Everybody's saying this is possibly one of the strongest Britain's Got Talent finals in our series history. So that's amazing.
And your favourites tonight?
Oh gosh, I mean, I feel like I'm with Alicia. I don't want to point it out, but I love the choir. I love Matisse. I love Boyband.
It's hard because there were so many high points throughout the show. It was really difficult. Simon, what a great year. You know, this is Series 9 of Britain's Got Talent. What a great year. How much have you enjoyed this series?
I've loved it. It's one of the best series we've done. I mean, in terms of fun, found some great people. I think there's 4 acts who could win tonight.
4 acts.
4 acts for you in the running. Are you going to tell us? Are you going to tell us who they are, or are you going to leave us in the dark?
No, I'm not going to ruin it.
Okay. Yes, you've been on good form this year, hasn't he? A smile on his face this year.
So have you.
Yes.
So have you.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you. Big smile on his face.
This is it then. Let's do it. It's time to reveal the results. Let's welcome back all of tonight's finalists. They are...
Enter the Allstars.
The Neales.
Jamie Raven.
Waddington.
Jules and Matisse.
UDI.
Boyband.
Jessie J, McParland.
Posthill.
Callum Scott.
Men Groovin.
And Côr Glanaethwy.
Now, every night, the votes for this show have gone up and up and up, and tonight we've had 4.5 million votes. So thank you very much for voting. They've all been counted and verified. It's time to announce the results.
Good luck to you all in reverse order. The 12th place act in the final of Britain's Got Talent 2015 is... Boyband.
In 11th place is... Entity Allstars.
In 10th place is... UDI.
In 9th place is... The Neales.
In 8th place is... Jessie J and McParland.
In 7th place is... Posthill.
In 6th place is... Callum Scott.
In 5th place is... Waddington.
So we are down to 4 acts. One of them will just miss out on a place in our top 3 this year. In 4th place tonight is... Men Groovin.
Commiserations to all of you. You've all been a huge part of a wonderful final. Ladies and gentlemen, be upstanding for our Britain's Got Talent finalists. Thank you, guys. three, please step forward.
There is our top three. Jules O'Dwyer, Matisse, Jamie Raven and Côr Glanaethwy. The winner of Britain's Got Talent 2015 will be revealed after this break. See you in a few minutes. Welcome back to the final of Britain's Got Talent 2015. We have our final three.
So we are left with Jamie Raven, Jules Matisse, and Côr Glanaethwy. You were voted the top three acts by the public, but only one of you can leave here as this year's winner.
The third place act in Britain's Got Talent 2015 is... Côr Glanaethwy.
Commiserations, guys. Come and join us. Come and join us.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations on third place this year, gang. Kevin, when you first came to see us, when you first started out, did you think it would get this far?
No, we didn't dream of that. We'd just like to thank everybody for voting for us, and to be here has been a privilege. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr iawn, Cymru.
And you know what, Kevin, the thing is, you came third in the competition, but from you appearing on this competition, everybody knows the name of the act now. You could go anywhere. You could tour all over the country, and
hopefully,
yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, because you sound great, and I'd love to hear you again.
You've done your sons and you've done Wales proud. Let's hear it for our third place in Britain's Got Talent 2015, Côr Glanaethwy. Well,
and here
got to split you two up if I can.
I'm afraid we've got to get in the middle here. Right then. Good luck to the pair of you. This is it. Thousands auditioned. We've had 5 breathtaking semi-finals and an incredible final tonight.
And now it comes down to just 2 acts. Jamie Raven and Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse. One of you is just about to win £250,000 and a place on the bill at this year's Royal Variety Performance.
Good luck. Good luck. The winner of Britain's Got Talent 2015 is... Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse! We did it! Come on here, Jamie. Congratulations, but can I just say, Jamie, commiserations. Your performance tonight, in tonight's final, was just exquisite, and I think that's what got your votes so close, runner-up here.
To be honest, I think technically I was the most talented human being in 2015, so I just want to say thank you to all of the judges, to Simon, to everyone who voted.
Well done. Well done. I've got it. Listen, well done. We love having Jamie Raven, everybody. One more time. You're runner-up tonight.
Wow. Jules, how does it feel?
Yeah, how do you feel? Speechless, speechless. I'm so proud of my dogs. I'm so proud of my dogs. This is the icing on the cake.
You just turned to me then and said, this isn't real.
This is not real.
It's real.
It's
real.
Matisse, can we have a congratulations kiss?
Oh,
Matisse. Lovely.
Listen, congratulations. Well done. Let us all, why don't we all have a look back at what has made Jules and Matisse such worthy winners of Britain's Got Talent.
Hello.
Hello.
Your name is?
Jules.
And this is?
This is Matisse. Matisse is absolutely my best mate. He knows my every thought and I know his. He's just a wonderful dog.
He is actually, I think, the smartest dog I've ever seen.
It was a faultless story and routine. Well done.
When I started training, he was doing tricks at 8 months old. This is a dog that's always been there for me. So yeah, he kept me crying.
And here they are, Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse.
Really upped it from the auditions. I think you could do with a real chance after that.
It was fantastic. It was one of the best dog acts I think we've ever seen.
The winner of the second semi-final is Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse.
We go on that stage tonight, we're going to give it our all. We're going to do our best.
Just the most wonderful little story. I'm crying my eyes out. It's pathetic. I honestly thought that we'd seen the best of the best, and do you know what? You just knocked it out of the park.
Jules, how does it feel?
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. I really want to thank everybody that's voted for him, and us, and my whole crew, and my dogs, my wonderful, wonderful dogs. Amazing.
So, Royal Variety next?
Oh, fantastic. I'm going to have to buy a corgi.
Well, you've got £250,000 to spend on one.
Exactly, I'll get a good one.
Listen, congratulations. That is it, Jules O'Dwyer and Matisse of this year's winners. We would like to say a big thank you to our brilliant judges, David Williams, Alicia Dixon, Amanda Holden, and Simon Cowell.
Thank you, judges. Thank you. And we'd also like to say a huge thank you to every single act that turned up at audition, but most of all, thanks to you at home for watching. We're off to judge Team Learn That to be 2. Britain's Got More Talent, where they'll be joined by Jules and Matisse. And we'll see you next year for more talent.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.